What up? It's your boy T and Reaction. Today's Music Money. So I decided to do another episode of with the dissecting music, which was pretty cool as well too. I did enjoy it, and we're gonna check out. We're gonna check out a one with a theme that I thought was a cool one to check out as well too. This is one of the cartoon themes they did not too long ago. This is Inspector Gadget. You know, definitely one of the most iconic themes of all time. The song's been sampled. It's been part of a hip hop sample as well too. More notably, this show by Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew featuring Slick Rick. So we're gonna see the infamous Dissect music crew, and I just got their name that quick as well too. And I ended up looking to find out who they are exactly, like what exactly are they doing? Dissect the music, not the Dissect podcast. Hold on, Dissect the music. And they're both one's a DJ, another one's is pretty much like where they are, but one's the DJ, and that's what's the guy's name? I just had it Instagram real quick. Yeah, Roski. NK Soul is a DJ, I think producer as well too, and Roxy herself is more so like is pretty much a musician, which it was obvious. It was obvious because to see the piano skills she got going on. But anyway, we're gonna see them how they dissect see who's gonna do it though. We're gonna dissect the infamous Inspector Gadget theme. Let's get it.
There's unfinished business. That's right. It ends on a B flat. Why are you ending on a B flat?
This is a hip hop sample waiting to happen.
Do you know, there's a phrase of note in this song which causes like an involuntary motion in me. I start doing this.
Yeah, same.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dissect. My name is NK Soul.
My name is Roxy.
This is the show that breaks down the music we grew up loving. It can come from anywhere. It could be a song from the charts, it could be a song from a movie, it could be a song from a cartoon. As long as it pulled on our heartstrings, we want to break it down and figure out why. Today we're going to look at another cartoon. Which one are we going to look at today, Rox?
If you notice, I'm constantly making references to getting ready for church or something, but this was Sunday morning television.
He got what I kind of used to have. I still do have it, just I don't use as much. But DJ 50, I think we get the one that's a little higher.
This was right before you needed to pull up your socks and get in the car because mom's already waiting to go for the first service.
It definitely came on the morning for me as well too. It was on Nickelodeon and a broadcast channel.
So we're talking early 80s here. It's a cartoon about a very clumsy, bionic law enforcement officer who, with the command of a special sequence of words, can pull out anything from his body to help him solve a crime. But dude is so clumsy that without the help of his dog and his niece, nothing could happen. In the meantime, there is a guy who, is he made of one arm and a random cat, who is the CEO of an organization called Mean and Dirty. So today we're dissecting
Inspector Gadget. Let's go.
Yup. Classic.
Classic.
Wow.
Yes.
What a classic. So, NK, what sort of memories does that invoke in you after hearing that?
First of all, that was a cartoon everyone loved.
Yes.
I think it didn't take itself too seriously.
Nah,
it was a lot of fun. I think you'd be hard pressed to find anyone.
You always love, like, the thing about that, you love the trope about it, the main trope about the cartoon as well too. Beth Gaz just being somewhat dim-witted, everything, and trying to get things done with his niece. his niece Penny, shot the voice actress of who got start. That was her very first voice acting skit. Who come the queen of black voice actors as well too. Cree Summers. Yep, that was like her. I think that was like her very first thing she ever did. I wish you can't find a picture of her being in the studio with I think Don. I know it's Don Adams. His name was Don Adams, the AKA Get Smart, as well too. But as well, and anyway, Penny with the help of their dog Brain, who helped him in disguise, who Gadget don't realize his brain is so funny, and gets message from Chief Quimby that his message was struck, and he still give the Quimby to explode. Face off, get the Dr. Claw and the Mad Crew as well too. It's like a regular. It's only like three regular guys, one skinny and two different heavy set ones. One with a mean face. One was kind of like Happy and Golly, who are two though, and they all in different disguise trying to stop Gadget and anything. Somehow Gadget found a way to get things done unintentionally. But yeah,
Who's
classic.
a Gen X or millennial who does not recognize that theme song? Good times. Childhood. What comes to mind for you?
A really pleasant time for me.
Yeah.
It was really, really fun. Like you say, it was lighthearted, it was easygoing, and this was a theme song that I genuinely found myself clapping along, dancing to, because it was just so much fun.
Yes.
There's a phrase of notes in this song which causes like an involuntary motion in me. I start doing this.
Yeah, same.
So the phrase is like.
So it's really his time to turn to dissect he's doing it with his DJ equipment.
I find myself doing that and I'm like,
What is that?
how did that start?
That's the official move of Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
The guys that brought us this song are Haim Saban and Shuki
Saban
Levy. Shuki
Levy.
Levy brought us.
Saban Levy, aka the man by Saban, and for a lot of cartoons and one of my favorite action show of all time. Go Power Rangers.
Cliff, he brought us Mysterious Cities of Gold. He brought us He-Man. Whatever goes on in that lab, in that mind of his.
Shuki lab.
In the Shuki lab. In Levy Labs.
Levy Labs.
Right? It is nothing but genius. It is just pure gold.
So should we break it down?
Let's take a listen to the intro. So, this is a hip-hop sample waiting to happen. If somebody hasn't got the idea already, take it from me for free. You have to take it.
Yup.
That string melody in the beginning behind the siren, I love that. It's suspenseful, but the melody is really sweet to me. It's sweet to me, I don't know why.
Yeah.
It starts off light and dainty, but there's mystery there.
Absolutely.
There's suspense there. There's the siren alone is already making you know that there's danger around, and we need an Inspector Gadget to help us solve the crime. There's crime afoot.
It's the build-up. So similar to when we did Fireman Sam, just the build-up in the beginning. So it's building anticipation and it takes you into the song.
The mystery behind the siren and the strings, there's weight there because of the siren. We know something's about to drop, and then we get...
This is where you know,
Yeah.
at that point you know, okay, this is Inspector Gadget.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you might not, even if you took the first bit for granted, you know it's Inspector Gadget now.
Yeah.
There's also something about the hi-hat in the beginning part of the intro.
I can see that in a hip hop song.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's very hip hop.
Right.
Right.
And the thing that's cool about it is, with this hi-hat, it gives me the image of an investigator or detective looking for something. He's opening doors, he's in and out of rooms, he's on job. Those hi-hats kind of give me that image, as well as the rhythm being very hip-hopable.
That's true if you think about it. 'Cause a lot of like detective shows so that have the little like certain type of hi-hats, almost like the Inspector Gadget, just a little slower. Like sometimes we will get you. This is Detective Inspector, this and that. Yeah, I can hear that for sure, yo.
That's a word you heard here first.
Yes. Anything else with the intro that sort of sticks out to you?
Yeah, so the second part of the intro, now we've got the drop. The dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
So everyone knows where we are now. But then there's little accents that punch in and out that tell a bit of the story behind the personality and the character of the detective.
Yes.
So If you play it, I'll point it out. You see what I mean?
Yep. Yo. Yep.
It's like something's dropped and bounced.
Like, this guy is a bumbling
Yep.
Buffoon.
You think about it, yep, make you think like he's a bumbling idiot.
buffoon. Right.
Buffoon.
There's something buffoonish in this, suspense and mystery. There's an undercurrent of buffoonery.
Yes.
Right. The genius of the people who make this music, because it's telling the story of the character in the song. These little elements.
Exactly.
Incredible. Should we break down the vocal and then see what we think
There
of
we
the
go.
vocals?
Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget.
With the vocal, the singer has like a husk, kind of a whispery husk to her voice, which is adding to the
that's
kind
really,
of mystery of the song. So I like that. So again, that's giving you an inspector kind of thing.
Yeah, like, and there's been like other stuff like shows like that where they had like a whispery voice to make it seem more serious and stuff like that.
Love the sing-along ability of this song
Sing-along-ability.
because there's no hard-hitting lyrics. There's nothing
Okay,
to
little
twist your tongue
seduction
over.
to,
It's
unintentional
Inspector
seduction.
Gadget. One of the bits I love though is the in this show you're gonna find we love oohs because it seems to be a recurring theme in these 80s theme songs. The ooh here,
Oh yeah,
to me it sounds
Ducktail, woo, yeah, because they which they do as well too. Well, I might check that out next. Depends.
like
That or
uh-oh.
Alvin Chipmunks.
Right.
It's just straight calamity with this guy. The musicality is there.
Right.
I love how straight and easy it is to sing along with it.
So there's another part of the vocal which then takes you into a different part of the song, which I really like.
Go, Gadget, go! Go, Gadget, go!
It starts off with the mystery, with the husk, and then go, Gadget, go! First of all, great harmonies there, but also it gives you excitement to it. There's excitement, there's
Like,
action,
it might
and
be
it's
some-
almost like the
shit about to
singers,
go down.
because of the fact that this is a buffoon, they're almost panicking in their voice. Go, Gadget! There's something, there's a
okay.
slight panic in their voice, which is really good.
They're actually rooting for him.
Right.
So
I thought it
the
was root
phrase
for
that
him.
they're singing is his signature phrase that he uses
Go,
to
go,
bring out all of his
Gadget.
gadgets.
Go, go,
Yep.
Gadget!
So they're showing us the significance of that phrase.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna save the day by the end of the episode somehow. And
Somehow,
there's also
yeah.
a melody that
Somehow.
I want to point out behind the horns.
I saw, yes. So you know what? That didn't. So you see, Roxy always catches the EP. So now I'm always listening out for little EPs. She's made me step up my game. That little didn't.
Well, that's the musician in Roxy though. We'll say that. I mean, he's like me. I was singing, but a musician will catch that as well too. As well too. I'm not a musician, but I'm a DJ. But I love music, and if somebody pointed out, I was like, yeah. So that's like the musician mind right there with Roxy for that part. That was pretty cool right there. Anyway.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Little accents. But that part is essential though.
It is because it feeds into the whole feel of the song.
Absolutely.
It's adding another rhythm to it. You know when you're making an apple crumble, you add oats just for that extra texture.
Oh, it's giving it texture. I love all the terminologies.
Right at the beginning of the song, the second part of the intro, right at the drop where everybody starts singing the melody,
Yeah.
there is a synth brass there. It just beefs up the sounds. They're following the bass line, and so it just gives it a more rounder sound, if you know what I mean.
So even in the middle of the verse, there's a nice breakup with horns right in the middle there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What this theme song does really nicely is it actually complements the images. So it complements
Yep.
the actual animation
Yep.
that's going on in
Pretty
the intro.
much.
And at this point, he's met Chief Quimby and he's about to get his mission. So that dun 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 is kind of like, you've got your task now,
Yeah.
off you go to save the world.
Yeah.
But I think where the horns really come to play is in the bridge after the chorus.
So you've got that little stab. So this gives me, he's in the middle of his mission and he's moving around. So there's two different horns there, isn't it? And it's, really filling the song. Another thing about this song is the way it ends. You expect the song to just resolve. I think this song is played in A. Normally, a song would resolve at the end on the one, on the note, on the A.
On the root,
So
yeah.
the root, exactly. So you'd expect it to end, dun, 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 dun. In fact, let's play the ending, and this is how you'd expect it to end. Okay?
I get you.
So you'd expect it to end there. That's on the one. However, after that it goes... Why? So it's still leaving you inside. It's like there's unfinished business.
That's right.
It ends on a B flat. Ah, why are you ending on a B flat?
Leave
The
us
song-
in the air, suspended.
You're never
Right.
at ease.
Right.
But it's brilliant. It's just excellent. So there's more anticipation.
I wanted to touch on the sound effects in the song. So the song is aligned with the animation. So there's certain parts that are accents that cry out to us when we're listening to it, even without the visuals. You know which parts are coming up.
Right.
So there's the that's him
Yeah.
opening the safe.
Right.
Then there's that's all the letters falling into place. Like I said
Yeah.
earlier, it's just nothing but calamity
Yeah.
with this guy. So right at the end, he literally falls
Into the eye.
in that rhythm. They've done an amazing job of explaining, and if it's not clear from this dissection, this song, all it's done is tell you, this guy, he is all over the place.
And he gets the job done in the end.
Yes.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Thank you, Penny,
Somehow.
thank you, Brain.
So, with Inspector Gadget, when you watch it, what colour comes to mind?
Inspector Gadget puts me in a blue mood. It's giving me blue. Because of the level of mystery, it's not a warm song
Yeah.
because they play in minor a lot.
A minor.
A minor. It gives me
minor.
blue vibes.
I would say, yeah, like a steel blue. So there's a kind of slight silver in there, but it's, yeah, steel blue. So with Inspector Gadget, which box are we putting it in? Reminding you again, we've got platinum, gold, silver, bronze. Where does Inspector Gadget fit? Because we've dissected some before, we've got to remind ourselves where other theme songs have gone. In gold, we have DuckTales, we have Chippendale Rescue Rangers. In platinum, we've got Thundercats, we've got Raccoons. And then in gold again, we've got Fireman Sam. Think about the emotions with all these. Think about the instrumentation with all these. Compared to this, where should Inspector Gadget go? It's not easy.
Inspector Gadget is a gold song. Silver would be disrespectful because there's a lot of musicality there. Platinum, it doesn't feel like it's better than
Or on the level of Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Yeah. We have put Inspector Gadget in gold. That was another episode of Dissect. If you have any thoughts on this episode,
Alright,
please
cool.
leave a
There you
comment.
have it. Ooh, shit. My fault. Anyway, there you have it, though. Right there. That was a good little dissect and breakdown as well, too. I double checked the other ones out as well, too. Including news when it got out, I just clicked on by accident. But other than that, shout out to these two, man. These some musical geniuses right here. I like the thing they got going on right here, though. Other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. Love.